Nettleton playing up in gate 1, settles down and sent on their way to a fair enough beginning for them. I can tell you Viva de Janeiro and Green Dynamite was slow to begin. Nettleton, on the other hand, was quick to respond. Fully Automatics is the early leader, though, from Arrow Sky in the early stages. Iron Sky and Nettleton just off them with Green Dynamite. African Twilight is across the inside. Towards the outside is Flying Broomstick, the red cap, and they followed by Viva de Janeiro. As they run on down inside the last 700 meters, Arrow Sky, Nettleton being urged along. Fully Automatics. Iron Sky between runners, Flying Broomstick towards the outside. Then came Viva de Janeiro in their slipstream. Behind that one is African Twilight. 300 to go. Iron Sky's moved up to Fully Automatics. Viva de Janeiro, Nettleton down the inside with 200 meters left to run. Iron Sky, Nettleton is back in second. Then Fully Automatics. Nettleton is coming at Iron Sky. It's Nettleton and Iron Sky. Nettleton's going to get the upper hand late. Nettleton wins on debut. Iron Sky, Viva de Janeiro third, then came Fully Automatics, Flying Broomstick. His day well with the winner, the daughter of What a Winter. Nettleton was well away as opposed to Viva de Janeiro, and Gavin Lerena's brought the stick out about 200 to go to catch Iron Sky, who put his head out in front. It's a good win by the filly today. Well done to Jared and Lawrence Werners, and of course to Tessa Werners, and the daughter of What a Winter is out the maidens on her first visit to the track. Iron Sky was second, Viva de Janeiro third, Fully Automatics was fourth and went off as the favourite at R2.40 a win, R1.30 a place. Favourite punters will be well pleased with that.
Well, the money also spot on. Nettleton's come through to win for the Honey Hunter and Furin stable in the colours you're very well familiar with. Mr. Werners, he's on course here this afternoon. He bred this one as well. And, of course, it's Gavin Lerena aboard this afternoon. It's an ROA race as well, and I've never seen Lawrence stay around this long. Gav, this is a good news and a lovely start to the day.
Yeah, great start, Lau. You know, she's a lovely filly. She's had a lot of problems, and you know, this 5 furlongs probably her very bottom end, but it was a great win from her.
Yeah, to work there. Obviously being green first time out, but it takes a decent horse to win first time out, doesn't it?
It does, and you know, it's been hard to try to get her fit. You know, like we said, she's got a lot of problems. So well done to Johan. It's been a tough task to get her here, and well done to him. He's done it.
Gav, just pleased with the track. It looks lovely from where we're standing.
Yeah, very good condition. And
then final question, just can you give us a few of your top ones today that you think you'll be competitive on?
Lau, I got nice rides throughout the day. I wouldn't leave myself out of anything. Maybe Shavana near their back is, you know, he looks like we've got a little set of scoops on him today, and he always knows he's going to give you his best. But, you know, all my rides are in with chances.
Thank you, Gav.
Thank you.
Well done, Gavin Lerena. Let's get Johan back in here. And thanks, Johan. Transparent as ever. You did say you're leaning towards the 9, but good debut from both of them.
Yeah, I think my exact SMS to my followers were that she's a jet. Because she is, and unfortunately we galloped her 5 months ago with Southern Skies. She was going to run on Summer Cup Day actually, and she came back and she did a ligament in that gallop, and we had to put her away for 2 months and start all over. So I didn't want to push again, because we did struggle with the mother. The mother was very unsound, and listen, Touchwood at the moment she's going okay. We work her very lightly. I think there's probably a little bit more to come after this, because we have been quite soft on her. I did think she'll win purely on what she showed us in the past and her raw ability. Gavin's always loved her. It's done a lot of work with her over the last couple of months. So, yeah, very happy for everybody, for Lawrence and he bred her, and everybody involved. And I think the guys had a few rand on her. I know she was short, but I think they had a little ticker. So, yeah, just very happy for everybody, and looking forward to a future.
So Lawrence was on the right horse this race?
Yeah, I was on the right one this time, and luckily for us, because the other horse, Oratorio, they don't normally show a lot at home, and we ran him underdone, and Keegan said to me, "You're a bit unlucky a couple of places, because he was going to win it if the gaps open at the right time." So luckily for us, the gaps didn't open at the right time, and he ran a good race, because he's not a horse that shows us a lot of
Just before you go, Dancehall Daylight in the big one, and then Chayavana and Foster Nova. I mean, all of them must be runners.
Dancehall Daylight, I've had a bit of draw, and I know we won one from draw 1 year, but it's only 9 runners. We're in the big field, it's harder from the draw, And listen, she's well. I'm slightly concerned about the second runner. I felt she's a little bit more quiet now than she was before debut run. She was very, very full of energy before then. But yeah, listen, we're trying to get some black top with the filly. It's the race is here, she doesn't have the draw. So we're hoping there. It's an open race, and I think it's been stronger in the past. So she's definitely got a squeak, I would think. Shivanya is doing exceptionally well at home. Matter of fact, I think you'll win. It is a tough race. It's not easy to tip horses in handicaps like that. And funny enough, Foster Nova, I gave him a little break after his last run. So it's a touch short for him, but he's coming back fresh. And there's not a lot of speed in that race. I don't think he's going to be out of his ground, which will also give him a chance. Those two are doing really, really well at home. Out of all my runners today, they're feeling the best, those two. And then at the back, Southboy. He's been riddled with problems all his career. But
651 days.
Yeah, he tries. And funny enough, my other little baby, Siberian Steel, he's freshened up well over the last 3 weeks. So I think he'll run closer to Southboy this time around. Very little between the two. But I think the last race, if you can beat Spies, anything can win.
Correct. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Johan, lovely information. Anthony's going to come in here. Thanks so much to Johan for that information. As you heard, he's confident with Chayavana and Foster Nova maybe to run second. Lovely start to the day.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks very much. I want to commend Johan on training feet here because, he's always had leg issues with this filly. And to bring it to the course and to win is actually a job well done. Well done to Johan. Obviously, well done to Lawrence, the team, Harry, all the boys. Fantastic way to start the day.
And a good run in third as well.
Exactly, yeah. He's obviously going to go some places, hopefully in future. And, the kind of run he gave you was something to consider.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you very much.
Well done to the whole team. The numbers you need here are 9, 1, 5 and 2. Very much a form result. Race number 1. And we'll be back with race 2. Don't forget the bipod coming up.